Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Untitled Live and welcome to Payday 2 Crimewave Edition. Today we're going to be starting my stealth walkthrough series and we're throwing straight into the deep end by doing the diamond. Probably one of the hardest heists that are available on Xbox One and PS4 for the Crimewave Edition to do stealth. But we're going to do it because I want to show you stealth in action at its finest. So, I'm going to show you the pre-planning setup and my loadout and then we'll get straight into it and show you how. Body bags at the renovated exhibition room, which is where there's some construction going on. Guards don't go in there, so it's an ideal place to store things like that. Also, body bag case at the east staircase. Also going to have thermite paste at the forecourt tree to the right, because that's out of the sight of guards. And then we will have backup a bagman at the east staircase window. And additional mission equipment, glass cutter to open up artifacts without triggering the alarm. So we'll be getting artifacts along the way if it's not too much of a risk while we're on the way to get the diamond. So, loadout. Raven shotgun with flip-up sight and suppressor. Judge shotgun with suppressor. Nova shank, 2-piece suit, and 2 ECM jammers.
A night at the museum, gang. It's just you, a crew of security guards, and a priceless diamond.
Okay.
First goal, get inside.
So I'm not going to go in through the front door like most people will go in, because if you go through the front door, you could waste a pager on a guard that's at the front door, which can spawn. He doesn't always spawn, but it's always best just to avoid it in case there is one. Because for those of you who don't know how stealth works, you can only kill 4 guards because each guard has a pager that you must answer once you've killed him. And if you answer more than 4 pagers, the alarm goes off automatically, so you need to bear that in mind. And be very careful with which guard you kill. Sometimes it's always best to leave a guard spare in case you have an accident and you run into a guard. So, for instance, kill 3 guards who are blocking your path, or just to loosen up the guard security a bit, leave a few areas undefended at certain times, and then keep one as an emergency pager, which is what I call it, to try and stop yourself from having an incident that means you have to restart. So hiding behind these bushes will always block guards. As long as you can't see the guard, they can't see you. Simplest rule, basically. So stay obstructed by their view, so you can't see them, and then they won't see you either. So, camera loop that so it won't see me picking into here. I always open this window because if you come out, you've got a ladder up here, you can climb up and then crouch and get out of, as you can see. Okay, so you're going through the basement because circuit boxes can spawn downstairs, and we need to rewire 4 of them. This time none of them have spawned, but it is possible. There are a few spawn points, and you'll know them if you see them. Big grey box. I'm not going to kill that civvy. I'm not going to risk it. Okay. So, here we are upstairs. Guard there. Anyone else? Nope, not for the minute. Wait for him to pass, which he's doing now. Good boy. Okay. Guard there. Okay. Again, we can't see the guard. They can't see us. Okay. And we go right around here. Right, okay. From this point onwards, if you're looking for circuit boxes inside doors, this orange message at the top of the door will show you that there's one in here. If it's just a white message that says no trespassing beyond this point or something along those lines, there's nothing in there. However, I'd open every door you come across, only because we need to hide in there. If put loot bags in there, stuff like that. Best to have as many doors open as you can to minimise risk of being spotted, that kind of thing. So, there's a camera there that's spotting me. There's a guard there, and he's coming this way, so it's time to hide. Nope, wait, he's moving. Okay. There will also be one of these doors that will say security on it, just in big letters. And that will be the one you want to open to out cameras. I'm going to open this door. Okay. And we'll grab an extra body bag from down here to be safe. So this is the east staircase body bag case that I put down in pre-planning. Here we are. That window there is where we can throw the bags out. That's the bagman thing I bought in pre-planning. So any artifacts I can pick up throughout that window. The only other alternative than that is the van. You don't want to do it in the van. And here we are, renovated exhibition room. Can't speak there. So that's the other body bag case we have deployed. And a circuit box could spawn here. It could spawn there. Or in this case, spawn here. I don't think I've seen a save where one hasn't spawned in here at any point. So that should be one you can always count on. If it doesn't spawn in it, then basically you're very unlucky. Sorry to tell you. So, once we've rewired the 4 circuit boxes, we're going to need key cards. So I need to keep an eye out for civilians, because they're the only people that carry the key cards. Okay, circuit box in here. Best way is either to kill the civvies and bag them up, or tie them up and move them into one of these rooms. But tying them up is a risk in case guards come around and spot you. Because if one guard sees you, things can get out of control really quickly if another guard can see that guard that spotted you. And then it just kind of derails completely. So, although I'm not a homicidal maniac, as you guys will know, I would recommend killing them just to avoid the problem. Right, security, big letters. This will down the cameras. I would not recommend doing this without downing the cameras because that's just a really bad move. Always make sure the cameras are down, especially in the diamond areas. Camera sees you like picking the lock on the final diamond chamber door because that takes a while even with lock picking aced. Then you all have no chance of getting in. Basically, I can't even speak. Just don't do it. Basically. Okay, so that's our first guard. We need to keep tabs on how many pages we have because of course there's only one guard per pager and we can only answer 4 pages without the alarm going off. Lasers aren't down. Now I have to admit at this point I would normally have the lasers down. So, this is quite good because I'm sure these aren't down if you haven't rewired enough circuit boxes. No guard coming down there. That guard needs to move and then I can get to the last box. Okay, there we go. There'll be one here. Yep, oh there's 2 here, no wonder. Yeah, more than 4 will spawn. There's probably about 6 or 7 spawns I would imagine. Maybe 8. But these are the most successful ones. You can get ones in the courtyard like against walls and that's just, no, that's risky. Okay, civvy there. Can't see the guard. Okay. Good start. There's the guard. Oh my gosh, he didn't see that civvy. Okay, don't take those kind of risks if you know what's good for you. I don't know what's good for me, so I take those risks because I'm terrible like that. I'm a bad influence. First keycard. Okay, so there'll be 2 of those, and you have to wait a minute and a half for each time lock to count down while the keycard is in place. Guards won't notice it, so you don't need to worry about that. Just make sure that you aren't noticed. That's the primary objective here. Avoid being noticed yourself. Okay, right, bagged. The good thing is, because you've done literally a full loop around there, the end of that corridor is actually the staircase we came up. So that's where Bagman is. So if I take this artifact here, I'm going to try and dump it off before the next time lock goes. Then we need to go civvy hunting, which sounds like a really bad spot that human rights would question very quickly.
Don't alert the guard.
Okay. You need to move.
The Mongols were great warriors. Would love to see them in action.
I don't know whether you would, Bane. They'd probably rip your face off in about 5 seconds. There you go. You see, you can always tell if there's a glass cutter icon and then if there's a GenSeg logo on any of the artifact cases. That tells you which ones you can open and steal. Each artifact bag that you throw through the window will give you $205,000 on Deathwish Difficulty.
Civilians have the key cards. You see where this is leading?
So if you get a few, you get a bit of an extra pay. A notable extra pay, should I say. If anyone was to ask me what my #1 tip is for stealth, I would say don't be an idiot around guards. And it sounds really patronising and it sounds really stupid, but seriously, the amount of times I've messed up heists by doing things like risking around corners when I don't know whether there's a guard there or not, things like that, I'm just stupid and you should never do that. It's just a really bad move. That's a guard. Oh dear. Okay. So, luckily I have a pager blocking ECM jammer. And unless I can... Oh dear, I'm worried now. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. Another guard comes around here, basically we're screwed. I'm glad I opened this door. Have to wait. Oh dear. Come on, ECM, run out. So, I have ECMs that delay pages, if you hadn't noticed, which you probably will have been able to tell by now. And basically, as soon as the ECM runs out, if you don't have another one overlapping it, the pager will trigger. Do the pager, then bag it up.
No backup needed.
Oh, we saved that. We saved that very, very riskily. Not even a real word. Again, just go with it. This is what I'm saying. Don't be an idiot around guards. I got spotted because I was running around like a moron. I'm kind of glad that happened. That proves that you can pull things back if you keep your head cool. Keep cool. That's what I meant. Right, okay. So the next time log is unlocked because you see that hand icon. We need to find the civvy, get his keycard or her keycard, and then get it in the time lock. Now, I need to be careful. Poke my head round. Anyone here? No civilians. Okay. Guard in there. I see a civvy. But I am not risking that. No way. There's 2 guards in there. Oof. Nope. No, thank you. Okay. Bear in mind, guards can come up the stairs I just ran past because that's where the front door is. That's where the entrance is. Civilians can appear. Not civilians, guards can appear coming up those stairs. I'm actually... Oh, whoa! No, okie dokie.
Camera over there.
Finding a civvy is proving to be a lot harder than it should be. Maybe there's just reduced spawns or something in this map. Normally, there's a good 3 or 4 running around. I've only seen 2. One of them was obstructed by a stupid guard. Hey, got it. Okay. Now all we need to do is keep my head cool. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. I should rename this Risky Stealth Walkthrough, because that's basically what we're doing right now. A very risky stealth walkthrough. But yeah, there is a lot of risk involved in stealth, and you just have to be careful. It's as simple as that. Why isn't that guard going? Oh, where's he gone?
Guard,
He's there.
stay
Okay.
quiet.
Only one guard should patrol around in these rooms. Once the first time the locked door is open, which it is, that guard can go into the North Hall, and I think he's about to do that. Yeah, he goes into the North Hall sometimes.
Watch it.
Nope, okay, he didn't this time. It is possible then.
Guard.
On top of the 3 guards that go in this hall. Now, usually, when you make it to this point, you're doing well. But it's also that don't mess it up part. Because if you do mess it up, you're going to kick yourself. Because, just, yeah, it's
Guard.
bad.
Watch it.
Okay, keycard's going. Now, the idea here is to avoid the 3 guards, stay quiet,
Guard.
stay invisible,
Guard on patrol.
as Hoxton would say. Stay behind these artifacts. These artifact boxes are here for a reason. No, it's not because they're a museum. It's for people who are stealing the diamond to hide behind. Once this time lock goes down, there is a door, which I told you guys about. It's really hard to hack in stealth. Like, not hack, but, you know, pick the lock.
Guard on patrol.
It's very difficult. So keep that in mind and be careful when you're picking the lock. Because it can be a real pain. Try your best to mark all 3 guards in this hall when you can, because if one creeps up on you, you're going to be in trouble. You want to be able to see every guard at every location, every minute of the day.
Guard on patrol.
There, okay, got all 3 marked.
Oi, guard. Watch it. Watch out, guard.
Wait for the 1.5 minutes to elapse. We wait for our moment, and then we get inside.
Guard.
Sometimes I question how guards see me. I wonder, and then I'll turn around and I'm like, oh, they're actually walking towards me. That's why they saw me. That explains it. Then I'm like, Troy, you're a numpty. And I'm like, yeah, you are a numpty, Troy. Well done, numpty.
Guard on patrol. Careful, guard. Guard.
I'm not risking that.
Get the final door open.
This guard coming towards me. Okay, quick, 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 quick. Don't mess it up now. 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 Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Stupid song, I know. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay. Hard bit done. Now, this is where you really don't want to be stupid. And that's no offense to you guys. I mean, literally, I say it to myself. Now, what you need to remember here is when you hack this, it will show your path across the tiles. As you can see. Those are the tiles. Really good at showing things off, aren't I? But you have to make sure that you don't go too slow. So you want to hack it, find a pattern that you like. If you don't like it, wait for the timer to run out, hack it again, you'll get a different one, hopefully an easier one.
The lights in the circuit box correspond to the tiles. Use them to guide yourself
Up to left,
Know if you
staircase.
step on a wrong tile, or this gets a whole lot messier.
No, not going to risk it. Like, if it's too much for you to remember, maybe write it down, draw something, help you. Something like that can help you get across. I am going to have something next to me right here that I have handy, a little piece of paper. And I'm going to draw it out because I don't want to be an idiot about it. If I find one that I like, I'll draw it out. Normally what I end up doing is I will mess it up here, go too quickly. And then that's it, I'm ruined. Oh my goodness gracious, that's easy. Right across all of them. Grab the diamond.
Right there. Grab the diamond. I can't believe we actually got
Okay.
the diamond.
There we go. Done. Now that, I have to admit, was an extremely easy pass. Now I went to draw out and then went, hang on, where's it going? So, from here on out, I'm going to have to be very quiet. So if you don't hear much of a commentary, that is the reason why. Because I've actually only ever done this once before. Normally, if I do the stealth, which I have done a few times, it's normally the loud end. Get covered. Yeah, I make weird noises, just go with that as well.
Camera over there.
Just try asking my friends how many weird noises I've made when I've been doing stealth. They will be quite easy to cooperate and tell you. Okay. Guard there.
Guard.
There's a guard here as well.
Look out, guard. Guard.
Okay, we need to be careful here. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. You don't want two guards coming at you. So if you see a crisis like that developing, make sure you get out of the way as fast as you can.
Guard, stay back.
Now this guard, I think he's the one who should be back out there. I think he's coming here, like I said to you guys, he could. Okay, run. No, here, there he is, there he is. Okay, okay. Keep an eye out. Run across here. And boof. Diamond secured. Now, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to take more artifact. Oh, holy hell. Holy hell. It's not good, not good. Okay. I'm going to try and make it to the front door without getting spotted. Guard there. He'll see me and make me instantly. Gotta be careful here. Is he coming over here? Is he coming upstairs? Yeah, he is. Okay. That's good. You go down here. And then round and down into the basement. Hey, hey. Now at this point, just don't get spotted. Please. If you want to mess everything up, go ahead and get spotted, but don't do it. Best advice. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this walkthrough. I know it's been a little bit kind of jumping about, trying not to get myself caught. But I'm actually not too bad at stealth, as you guys have noticed. Stealth in the Diamond on Deathwish is not an easy feat. But I hope that me talking to you guys, walking you through it, has made it that little bit easier. And there we go, out the van, nice and easy. Not really nice and easy, but we did it. So remember some of the things I told you. Never answer 4 pages if you can help it on guards. Always have some for backup. You saw me mess it up. I had to use 2 pages there just because I got spotted in the corner of an eye. Always make sure that you are not running around corners when there could be guards going around. Same point. Again, when you get to the floor grid, make sure that you are comfortable with the pattern you get. You only have 30 seconds on Deathwish, so be careful, basically. On Overkill, you'd have a minute. On any difficulty lower than that, there is no timer. But you want to do it on Deathwish to get... Looking at the money there, I didn't even get a remarkable amount. But if you'd have put artifacts in, I'd have got more. If I'd done it with crew at the end, I would have got a crew live bonus if they were all waiting at the van. So, there we go. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know it's not the typical kind of commentary I do, but I want to do this as a little thing, something different, because I really enjoy Payday 2. And even though it's stressful and my heart is still racing from getting across that floor tile, I'm not even joking, then thank you guys very much for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed. Comment again if there's any heist you want to see or do, stealth or loud. You want to be in a video, you want to see any friends in the video, let me know. Comment all the relevant things down in the comments, which is where you would normally do it. I state the obvious a lot, don't I? Thank you guys very much for watching. As I've said, subscribe if you are new. And guys, I'll see you all in the next video. So when I ended that recording, I actually forgot that I was meant to be showing you guys my skill build because I was so excited at the fact that I actually managed to do the job. So we're going to just go through the skill build, and actually doing it afterwards is going to help me related to the things that happened during the heist. So we're going to start off with the perks that aren't related to Ghost, the kind of sideline perks that you need in order to get the perfect ECM build. So in Enforcer, we have Transport Erase to help move bags faster, artifact bags or diamond bags, either way it helps. In Enforcer, I have quite a few skills, but the only ones that are truly necessary are Endurance Aced, so you can sprint around a lot more. You want Cable Guy Aced if you're going to tie up civilians and things like bank jobs. Didn't apply here, but you will find it useful in other jobs. Inside Help Assets, useful for bank jobs again. Not sure whether we use that in the Diamond Heist, but again, it's just good to have it aced so you can buy inside help if you need it. And then Spotter allows you to place spy cams, which you can use in the Diamond, but I didn't choose to use them this time, but I have used them before. So, again, optional. So those 3 are all pretty much necessary. And then they're aced as well, Endurance. Other ones, I have Dominator, so you can get the guard to surrender as soon as he spots you if you want. That's not always too useful, so I wouldn't waste your points on that unless you have them spare. So those 4 perks are the key ones. In Fugitive, want to make sure you have Hidden Blade aced. That's a very, very important perk, because if you kill a guard, you want to make sure nobody else hears him kind of screaming or hears the bullet hitting him. So that silences it, make sure nobody else can hear it, so ace that. You then want to possibly get Thick Skin Basic if you want to make your steadiness a little bit better. Ace Sixth Sense, you can pick the keycard up in case of murder in the bank, things like that. Really useful for certain stealth jobs, not every single one. Winston Wolf is good if you need to kill civilians like I did in the Diamond to try and reduce the cost for that, and also carrying additional body bags is very useful. And then additional movement speed, not necessary but helpful, which is what I've got to try and help out. And I also have increased climbing speed by having the basic of Daredevil. Okay, in the Ghost Tree, this is where most of the magic happens, as you can see. We need the bottom 3 perks aced. Dead Presidents helps loot loose cash, things like that. Anything that would require to be picked up physically without a bag, you're going to want that aced if you want extra value out of it. Sprinter, obviously, clues in the name, you run around a lot faster. It helps a lot to dodge guards, things like that. Jumping through roofs or coming off ledges, things like that. If you don't want to kill yourself, you want Cat Burglar aced. Clean is good. Additional body bag, you can have an extra slot in your inventory to carry an extra body bag if you want to add it. That's why I have 3 available. Chameleon also helps you to mark guards while you're in casing mode before you mask up. That's also quite handy. Fast Hands aced helps you pack bags and interact with them a lot faster. That's always good. Shinobi, other perk that helps reduce noise when guards are killed, people like that. You want to ace that. Also increases your walk speed. That's always handy, and crouch speed. Right, now, the incident during the heist where 2 guards saw me, I put an ECM jammer down before the second pager activated. And because of that, I didn't have to worry about it straight away, and I didn't run out of time to answer the 2 pages. So, what you want for that is, had 2 ECM jammers, as you can see from having the basic of ECM Specialist. And then for the ace of ECM Specialist, it increases the duration by 1/4 of the time, and also delays ping. So however long your ECMs are active, you can actually overlap them if you want. So you can put another ECM down before the first one ends, and the pager will continue to delay. It won't activate at the end of the first one. As soon as all ECMs with that perk are gone, even if it's friends ones as well, so it only activates when there's not any ECMs with pager blocking active. ECM Overdrive increases duration again, that's always handy, and then opening doors can apply for certain heists, but I don't use it that much. Lockpicking aced, absolutely essential for any stealth heist. If you're going to try and pick a door open before a guard comes and spots you, you're going to want that, because that increases lockpicking interaction speed. You do it in half the time, basically. So, if you look at when I was picking the final door into the Chamber of the Diamond, we saw that guard coming down the stairs, but I managed to pick the door open and get out before he saw me. If I didn't have that aced, he probably would have seen me, I probably would have got spotted, that would have been it, heist over. And then the one that not everyone always tends to go for a stealth build, camera loop. You could ace this instead of spending all the points in Mastermind on the perks I didn't say were as important. That's possible. A camera to be completely blocked only one at a time for 10 seconds, and if you ace it, it could be 20 seconds. That allows me to put the thermite paste down to burn the hole in the grate. What I normally do if a guard isn't there is I'll loop the camera, put the thermite on, wait for it to loop it again, and then when I've looped it again, I'll pick the lock and go into the basement. So normally I'll loop it twice. If you had it aced, you wouldn't need to worry about that, but it just depends on whether the guards are there as well. And apart from that, that's all the skills. Perk deck, you're going to want Burglar. Best one by far, because it allows you to dodge, but Bag Corpse is 20% faster, pick locks 20% faster, and answer pages 10% faster. Picking locks, again, boost the speed again. If you didn't have that, you'd be in trouble. And yeah, that basically covers the key features there. So Burglar perk deck is the one that I was using. And just to show you a little bit more in depth the guns that I was using, my Raven shotgun, I have on it triple O buckshot, short barrel, silent killer suppressor, compact laser module, and a flip up sight. Realised I didn't actually have it. Well, I have it now, and now my concealment's even better. That's good. Okay. Secondary weapon, shotgun, which has silent killer suppressor and compact laser module. Nice and simple. Earlier weapon, Nova's shank, the toothbrush with the shank on the end. 2-piece suit, ECM jammers, and if you want to see my mask, it's the Unforsaken from Xbox One with a kind of a Joker scar thing on. I'll mix things up and use different masks as we're going along, but we'll see. And then my character was Clover, for anyone wants to know. So there you go, guys, that's my build covered completely. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, as I said before, and this time it's the actual end of the video. So thank you guys very much for watching, hope you did enjoy, And if you'd like to see more of this, drop a thumbs up. I'll see all you guys in the next video.